Who would have thought I'd find myself here in the natural beauty of what is the largest sand island in the world, a place of culture, history and much more, a place where the fishing is great and the sights are breathtaking. It's all here on one of the nicest parts of the world, the island we call Fraser.
I've never really been the one who's worried. Always been the one who's keeping it cool.
Pretty spectacular.
The kind of guy who chill while others hurry. I didn't know that I've been the fool. I've been telling lies about something real, but I know love is based on honesty.
It is your trip leader in India.
Yes.
Love should feel, knowing that it's not just you, it's me. 'Cause I was made to be free. I am made to be free.
Well, day 3 had us leaving a central station, heading up to Lake McKenzie, the most famous lake on the island. After that, we headed off to Kingfisher Bay Resort for a lovely lunch and a look around. And then it was down to Lake Wabby to check that out. Back to the beach, because it was the most obvious route to go home. Eurong, of course, for another pie, because you can't not have a pie. And then back to Central Station for camp.
Well, good morning. Day 3 on Fraser Island. This morning finds us at Lake McKenzie. I'll take you for a walk down there and give you a look at it, but I'll show you a quick look around the car park. We're the only ones here. I don't know how that happened. It won't stay like that, but I'll give you a quick look at what I can show you, which is a bit of a challenge, but anyway, we're getting there. All right, sorry about that shit camera work, guys. Now, you take all the assorted tracks from Central Station, you get to a car park like this. Lake McKenzie is one of the most popular places on Fraser Island. So, it'd be full. This place would be full in summer. There's 2 amenities blocks. My memory from last time I was here, there's only 1, but there's 2 now. There may have been a second one, but it was a while ago since I've been here. So, closest to the second amenities block you get to when you drive through the car park is the actual way you get down to the lake. We will show you that shortly. But you've got all your signboards and your information. It tells you very clearly, don't take food down to the lake and only eat in the fenced areas. And here's your signboard. This is the Aboriginal signboard. So I can't actually read the way that's written. So I did read the Aboriginal name for this somewhere, but I'll put it on the screen. There's your amenities block and just some information about dingoes and so on. There's another fenced area there. But where those 2 main signboards are is the walk down to the lake. So I'll get my gear together and we will take you for a walk down to the lake. Now, this is just part of the walking path to get down here. I'm not going to show all of it. There's a few naturally occurring steps and all this naturally occurring paving. It's amazing how this stuff grows in nature. But obviously they don't want to wear out everything, so realistically the pavers have been there. Well, they're sort of rubber matty pavers really, just to avoid erosion, no doubt. But anyway, this is part of the walking track. Now from the car park to the lake is around 120 metres, it said. So doesn't sound a lot, but if you're having a fair day here, I can guarantee you do 3 or 4 walks up and down, you'll be going, God, wish it was closer. But anyway, if you're younger and fitter than me, which is nearly everybody, Should be right. Anyway, that's just a typical walk through the bush walking sort of track. It's sandy, of course, because everything about Fraser Island is sandy. But anyway, I'm going to show you, as the lake starts to come into view here, what you're looking at. Now, we've got a slightly overcast morning today, so probably not as pristine as usual, but here we go, guys. Head down here and check this out as I go down a few more naturally occurring timber steps. But this is what half of Australia comes to Fraser to see, is this lake. Now, I don't think you're going to find a much prettier lake than this in too many other places in the world. This is what everybody comes here for. Beautiful, isn't it? I'm going to take a little bit of time to soak this up and enjoy it. We'll see you in a while. Just walking along the shoreline of Lake McKenzie here. We're still very quiet. We're lucky this morning. Not too many people at all. The water is quite cool on your feet, but it doesn't take long before it becomes fairly comfortable. You probably don't need to hear the sound of it sloshing in the background, so I'll just come back out. So as you can see, it's got a fair sort of length of beach. So, and I can assure you, in summer, the place gets packed. So we're very lucky to have it virtually to ourselves this morning. It's a very, very pretty lake. I may have been a bit premature in my call yesterday when I said that Birrabeen may be better. It probably isn't. It probably is better here at Lake McKenzie. I know it's a bit glary this way, but I'll spin you back round in a second and you'll be able to have a look at it with half a sun behind us. It's gone back in under a cloud at the moment. I'm being followed by a drone. Check that out. There you go. Don't see that every day. Drone footage on a lot of this video will be brought to you courtesy of Next Level Adventures. Because me being a dumbass, I brought my drone down and I forgot to update my app. So at the moment, my drone's not flyable. Fortunately, Ryan's is, so we're happy with that. Anyhow, that's probably enough rabbiting on about the lake here at the moment, and I'll see you in a while. Well, the whole crew have made it, finally. So, sun is just starting to come out, so the lake will look even better in a minute. But Lockie, he can't help himself. He wants to go in. He's getting ready. So he's up for it. We're up for watching him. So girls, he's not available, sorry. As far as I know, he's got about 700 girlfriends already, so he doesn't need any more. Don't bombard me with comments saying is Lockie single, okay? Just don't do it. I know he's got the Bondi chest, far from manly, but it's okay.
The Quaker Seal chest.
So any moment now, we're going to see Lockie in action.
Take the goggles off first, because they might smack me in the face.
Okay.
Got Mark's there ready to catch
Oh,
ya.
you ready? You're ready to go.
I was born ready. Here we go. My hand is a madman.
Oh, you want your goggle, please? That's nice. You want your goggle?
So there you go, guys. When you travel with younger people, they are silly enough to do that. So how good is that? It's a lovely place. And we're going to relax and enjoy it just a little bit more. Oh, look at that, guys. The sun is coming out.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're laughing. Look at that. Beautiful.
So just bailing up the fearless leader as he has a ham sandwich. Where to next, mate?
Well, I'm figuring we go to Kingfisher Bay, which will be a good place for lunch.
Yep.
So that's why I'm not eating much now. Not that I need it. And then we're going to go, Lake Wabby or something like that.
Yep.
Have a look at that. And then basically that's about it as far as I know for today.
Righto.
And see what else there is to see as we go along.
Righto. We heard
Who
it
knows?
from the man himself. So Kingfisher Bay is the next destination.
Well, we've not long left Lake McKenzie. I think the crew had a good time down there, and we're on our way to Kingfisher Bay. It's only mid-morning, so we reckon we should be Kingfisher Bay pretty well in time for lunch. Fancy going to a resort part of the island just in time for lunch. Spooky, eh? Restaurants, schnitzels, beers, who knows? Anything can happen, usually does. Anyway, that's where we're heading off to next. So that should be good. And we will see you a bit further down the track. I'm not going to video much of the drives on the inland because it's just beach tracks. I've showed you some already, so I don't reckon there's a lot of point in seeing all of them. We'll see when we get there. Have fun. Well, excuse the wildlife, guys. Obviously they find it very funny that we're all here. But as you can see behind me, we have bitumen, because we're parked on the tar, which apparently is Ryan's favourite surface. I'm not sure why that is. The whole crew is here. Yeah, we're all here. We have made it, obviously, to Kingfisher Bay Resort, where we're going to, even though we're a bit early, we'll see if we can get some lunch. Then probably head down to Lake Wabby later on. So that is the intent for the rest of the morning. So we will see you at some stage. Right, we're walking out onto the jetty at Kingfisher Bay. It's quite long, this jetty. You can drive on it, because this is the jetty where everything comes off the barge on and off the island from this point. So I'll give you a look at it as we wander around. So I'm walking on a vehicle walking point, but there's lots of signs on here about the wildlife, all that stuff. A lot of people fish off here, but what a lovely part of the world. Unfortunately, it's not perfectly sunny today, but you can imagine how this is when it's really nice and sunny. It'd just be pretty bloody awesome. I feel I may have to get off the vehicle track here in a second. There's a vehicle coming towards me. So I'll go right on the designated footpath part of it and give you a look back. They got a beach. This is a resort, Kingfisher Bay Resort. So it's understandable there's a beach and all sorts of other things here. And there's assorted boats go to and from this. And they do a lot of fishing, as I said, off this wharf. So, pretty nice spot. Even if you're not a mad four-wheel driver and want to drive all over the island, if you go down to Hervey Bay River Heads area and you can get the barge across, this jetty goes, as you can see, quite a way. Well, yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, I thought you'd like to have a bit of a look at this. We got here at the time when the barge was loading and unloading cars. It would have been cool, but we didn't, so you're not going to see that. This gate is where the barge comes into do set loading and unloading of vehicles. And the gate is shut, of course. So that's where they come on. And across the other side of the water there somewhere is River Heads / Hervey Bay. Well, yeah, Lockie's the fishing master of this expedition, so he's got a rod.
Everyone stop for coffee.
Yeah, it's not surprising. Lockie's got a rod. That's why the women like him. So we're going to go out the end here and have a look. Lockie's been here for about 3 minutes. He thinks he's on.
You need to tighten your drag a little bit, mate. See this? Yep.
Oh.
No, I'll try.
It's professional stuff.
There's a lot of mackerel around.
Nice. Let's see how we go.
I think I'm actually snagged.
It can't be snagged, surely.
That one's a bit big. Is this this one or the white one?
Yeah.
Well, all of us stupidly forgot to record anything at the restaurant. Anyway, that's a quick shot of me lunch, and then we move on to the next part after the ad. See you then, guys.
Right, well, the whole crew has made it here to the Lake Wabby lookout track. This is a very popular place, obviously, because there is vehicles parked here everywhere. So we go for a wander to the lookout and see what we can find. But this is certainly a popular place, so it's not going to be one of the places we get all to ourselves to this occasion. And I'll show you, oh, it's not too much to show you at the car park. There is amenities here. So, they're there if you need them. I'm just spinning you around, guys. So, Lake Wabby via lookout. This is the track. The information boards, they're not dissimilar to some of the other boards you'd see. Walks from Lake Wabby car park to Lake Wabby is 3.1 k's return, 1 to 1.5 hours. Don't know if we did that. Not sure I'm up to it just at the moment. Anyway, we'll have a look, see what we can find. We'll certainly go and have a look at the lookout anyway. So this is another nice sandy track through the scrub to take us to where we're going. So I won't make you watch all of this, but I'll show you what I can when we get there. Here comes the Keen crew. They beat me to it, but that's okay because they're younger and fitter than I am. And I'm walking up to the lookout now. And I've just interrupted Ryan while he's doing his monologue.
Yes.
That's my mission in life, is to interrupt Ryan. And that, down there, that little thing, that's Lake Wabby. It's not Lachlan, he's a little thing, but he's next to me. And there's the big dunes. See, Lockie is a little thing, here he is.
Hello.
If I stand next to him, he comes up to about my armpit,
Yeah.
which is bad for him.
Because then I smell it.
Yeah, it's no big deal for me. But that's also the eastern beach out there. So it's a nice looking place. But I don't know if I want to walk the kilometre to get down there and then the 1.5 to get back. So I might give that a miss. But are you walking down there, Jordan? No?
No.
No.
No
See?
way.
No sense of adventure.
No sense.
I'll see you down there.
I have no sense at all. You walking down there, are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's go play footy in the gym.
he's so macho.
Lockie, we could actually chuck you if we honestly wanted to. We could just.
He's so tough. Well, I didn't buckle to peer pressure. I stayed up the top with a couple of others. The rest went down there. So you'll hopefully see footage from down at the beach. I know, call me soft, but anyway, I can handle it. We're back at the car park. We'll be heading off to head basically back to camp now. So I probably won't film anything else today. But I'll show you what I can tomorrow, because we break camp from Central Station tomorrow. We head up to our next campsite. So I will see you then. Cheers for now.
Well, I was right. Apart from this little drive down the beach back to Eurong, where of course we had another pie, I didn't really film very much more that day. Because you've already seen us go from Eurong to Central Station, so it's the same again. There is a little bit of footage coming up, but not that much. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, guys. If you did, chuck a like on it. It really helps the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you do subscribe, click the notification bell. You'll know when a new clip comes up. And to all the old hands, as always, thanks again for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my clips. Next week we'll finally leave Central Station and head back out to the beach and do some coast camping and have a look at what there is to offer up there. So I hope you can join us then. Until then, all the best from Steve and Kaz at Mudduck's 4-Drive Touring. Just get out there, enjoy the bush, and we'll see you then, guys. Cheers for now.